Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Thank you for watching our presentation video. I'm Raihani as a moderator for this presentation. The topic for this presentation is enthusiasm and attitude. I hope you'll find this topic is informative and interesting. Our team consists Enjelin Oktavia, Fadhila Salsabila, Keysha Aulia, Nurul Fathya, and Raihani Putri. I'd like to start this presentation by looking at the introduction of enthusiasm and attitude. Next, never underestimate the power of PMA or positive mind attitude. Next, life is full of hard knocks. That's explain about failure. Next, a Super Bowl and raw egg that explain about different people with positive and enthusiastic attitude and people with negative attitude. Next, believe it or not, your attitude and enthusiasm just might get you the job. That explain about how the attitude and enthusiasm will help us to get the job. And the last, translating feature and benefit of enthusiasm and attitude. Okay, the first material will be started by Fadhila Salsabila.
Okay, thank you Raihani. Next, introduction, enthusiasm, and attitude. In fact, a positive and enthusiastic attitude is a critical component of workplace success. Having a positive attitude in the workplace can help with potential promotion. Employers promote employees who not only produce but also motivate others in the workplace. Next, how to individual demonstrate enthusiasm in the workplace. There are two conditions. The first in a job interview, smiley, good posture, eye contact, and discussing post experience in upbeat manner. Once hired for the position, there are punctuality, showing a interest in their job, and demonstrating willingness to listen, learn, and try new things. The next material will be continued by Nurul.
Okay. There is never underestimate the power of PMA. PMA is a positive mental attitude. By definition, it is the philosophy that having an optimistic outlook on any situation attract positive change and increase achievement. PMA is considered an internal focus of control that influence external factors. Here's why never underestimate about PMA. First, a positive team will have confidence in their strengths and will be motivated to proactively take control, act and not just react. A positive team will not moan if the ride gets rough. They will have already mapped out a new route. Second, proactive people have a growth mindset and will realize in a challenge without fear of making mistakes. Productivity increases when people are motivated to make decisions logically and swiftly without being slowed down by fear and what ifs. And the last, in order to achieve your full potential, it takes a hell of a lot of productivity to reach those high productivity result a peak performance. That's why in a short is a positive attitude breed positive energy. A positive energy equals a proactivity. A proactivity encourage a productivity. Productivity result in a peak performance. The next is PMA and break filter. The correlation of PMA and break filter is your filter is literally in the hands of your own mind. That's why you control your attitude, therefore you control your success. More specifically, positive mental attitude in regards to goal and capabilities, meaning you control your attitude, therefore you control your success. Finding a personal PMA is like a growing a muscle. It takes effort, attention, and habit. Here's a 5 tips to develop the PMA. First, be intentional about your goals and make sure they are your goals. Second, be nice to yourself. Third, turn your foresight into hindsight. Fourth, focus on your elbow. It means maintaining a positive attitude requires us to put more value In our strength than our weakness. This thing you will always have a strong elbow. And the last, replace the idea of needing motivation with whether or not something is important to you. Okay. The next material will be continued by Fadhila.
Life is a pool of hard knocks. Failing is a part of life. In fact, it accounts for many successes, for without failing, success is almost impossible. Learning how to bounce back from failure is not always easy, but it is necessary. It is important to understand that failure is not something to fear and, in fact, often a necessary step on the path to success. Enthusiasm for goal attainment is a necessary characteristic for success. The next material will be continued by Keysha.
A Super Bowl and a raw egg. Enthusiasm for goal attainment is a necessary characteristic for success. This activity helps you understand that failure is not something to fear and, in fact, often a necessary step on the path to success. One difference between people with a positive and enthusiastic attitude and people with a negative attitude is that the former looks at failure as an opportunity to try again. Think about the difference between a Super Bowl and a raw egg. A Super Bowl bounces back when thrown against a wall, even harder when thrown harder. But a raw egg splatters and falls apart when thrown against a wall, especially if thrown harder. These two types of people are called Super Bowl people and raw egg people. Raw egg people give up and fall apart when they face obstacles, while Super Bowl people bounce back even higher when faced with challenge. Choose to be a Super Bowl people, not a raw egg people. With determination and resilience, we can all become Super Bowl people and bounce back from any obstacle. This object defines two very different types of people, raw egg people and Super Bowl people. When raw egg people hit a bump in the road, they splatter. The harder they hit, the harder they splatter, usually giving up on their goal. When Super Bowl people hit an obstacle, they bounce back. The more difficult the obstacle, the harder they bounce back. Here are some stories of successful individuals who faced rejection and failure before achieving their dreams. You may be familiar with some of these names. Abraham Lincoln ran for office 7 times and was defeated each time. Walt Disney was told he had no talent as a cartoonist and ended up working in an old garage. Babe Ruth struck out more than any player in baseball history. Michael Jordan felt unpopular in high school and took a cooking class, thinking he would never find a wife. Their stories show us the power of believing in ourselves, being determined, working hard, and being resilient. Every day, we have the ability to determine how we respond to the challenge we face. In sports and life, how we handle adversity define us. The story gives example of successful individuals who face rejection and failure before achieving their dreams, showing it's not about how many times you fall, but how you get back up. Be like a Super Bowl and bounce back from any obstacle we face, no matter how hard we are thrown against it. This way we can become resilient and successful individual. There are some quotes from George S. Patton. Success is how high you bounce when you hit bottom. The next material will be continued by Enjelin.
Believe it or not, your attitude and enthusiasm just might get you the job. According to many sources, the enthusiasm you display on a job interview can make the difference between getting the job and not getting the job. Some even say that attitude can account for up more than 40% of your rating. In a job interview, enthusiasm comes across as showing a genuine interest in the job. Next, I will show a video.
Yeah. Are you, like, Mr. Madison?
Miss Madison, I assume you're Travis Wilson. You're a bit late.
Oh, hey, sorry, man.
Have a seat.
Sure. Thanks, dude.
So, Mr. Wilson, do you have any experience in the insurance field?
Well, one time my dad showed me his, like, car insurance bill or something. He was, like, totally flipping out because of this really bad accident I got into. Oh, hold on. What's up? Oh, nothing. No, just in an interview.
Mr. Wilson.
Hi, Travis Wilson here for my 9 o'clock interview.
Ooh, right on time. Come on into my office.
Thank you. And here's an extra copy of my resume in case you need it.
Great, thanks. So, Mr. Wilson, do you have any experience in the insurance field?
No, ma'am, I don't, but people tell me that I'm a quick learner and I always welcome a challenge.
Good, I like that.
Thanks again. So, if you were Ms. Madison, would you hire me? Or would you hire me?
Okay, from the video we can draw conclusion. When you apply for a job, a positive attitude and enthusiasm can make all the difference. Dress appropriately, be on time, smile and make good eye contact, be positive and upbeat when you talk about your training or work experience. That way, you will show an employer that you want to be at work and that you are willing to do what it takes to get the job done. The next material will be continued by Raihani.
Translating features to benefit. At work, enthusiasm and positive attitude are like spotlights that light your path to success. Enthusiasm gives you the energy to complete a task well, while a positive attitude helps you to stay focused over obstacles. We can say that enthusiasm and positive attitude are like the features that we offer to the employers, and its benefits will help us to lightweight our success in the working place. A positive and enthusiastic attitude is a critical component of workplace success. Here are the feature or example of enthusiasm and attitude in the working place. First, we have communicate positively. People with enthusiastic and positive attitude always smile when interacting with others and speak positively. And next, people with enthusiastic and positive attitude always have a positive outlook. We can maintain our positive mindset and learn from struggles. Next, enthusiastic people always consider different perspectives. They are always welcome to different opinions and ideas. Next, commit to the job is part of enthusiasm and positive attitude. We should find the ways to stay motivated to reach our goals. Next, people with enthusiastic and positive attitude help produce a positive culture by respecting the others. Enthusiasm and attitude also can be shown with always have fun and excited. For example, we can participate in any office activity. And the last, spark innovative ideas is a part of enthusiasm and attitude. For example, we can explore the new and exciting ideas and we can conduct the team brainstorming session. I'll move on to the benefit of enthusiasm and positive attitude in the working place. First, enthusiasm reflects positive attitude. Enthusiasm is like a magnet. Everyone wants an employee with a positive attitude. Next, enthusiasm makes you stand out. Clients love who work with someone with enthusiastic. With enthusiasm, you'll find people are easier to work with. Next, enthusiasm inspires others. When you inspire others, If you can be enthusiastic, you'll find everyone feels a little more excited about what you are doing. Next, enthusiasm keeps you focused. If you procrastinate a lot, enthusiasm will keep you on a task. Next, positive attitude can help with potential promotion. Employers promote employees who not only produce but also motivate others in the workplace. Next, positive attitude improves productivity. Employees with a positive attitude are often more productive. And the last, positive attitude creates greater resilience. Positive attitude equips individuals with a greater capacity to handle stress. To sum up, enthusiasm and positive attitude can impact significantly the working environment by fostering motivation, collaboration, and a culture of continuous improvement. They can inspire others, increase productivity, and contribute to a more enjoyable and fulfilling workplace atmosphere. That's the end of our presentation. You can see the references list on our final slide. And we will be very happy to answer any questions you have. I'm Raihani as a moderator. Thank you for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.